Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's November 30th, 2023 Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. Along with my friend and co-host Mike Hardiman, we'll be calling all of the MIAA Division III Super Bowl action from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, right across Route 1 from South Walpole, as your Walpole High Timberwolves take on the Milton High Wildcats. We have a full crew here tonight from Walpole Media Corporation, with John Rockwood on the sidelines providing post-game interviews, and a trio of cameramen, Nick Piccirilli up in the press box with us, and Pete O'Farrell midway down the stands, and Harry Murphy on the sidelines. So we should be able to get all the highlights of this game. Who would have thought back on September 14th when Walpole was 0-2 without an offensive touchdown, or 2 weeks later when they were 1-3, that just 9 weeks later they would be playing at Gillette Stadium in the Super Bowl. Undefeated King Philip, let's see, lost my way here. Well, anyway, it was Walpole's it was the team themselves who knew exactly what they wanted to do. They were the ones that thought they should be here.
I think Coach Sullivan definitely knew there was a lot of talent here, but it was an inexperienced group, especially our quarterback, right? Noah McKenzie. So everyone was looking forward to seeing him, and they scrimmaged Catholic Memorial during the preseason. They tried to, go against the best. They opened up with King Philip, who just rolled to their Super Bowl victory. So I think it was a learning process, those first two games against King Philip, against Natick, and then they found their stride week 3 against Wellesley, and they haven't looked back.
Right. All right. I was saying this group of resilient, never say die student athletes never gave up hope. Worked their butts off after school every day in rain, sleet, and cold, blustery weather. But it all paid off as Coach Chris Sullivan's Gridmen bring a super impressive 8-game winning streak into tonight's game. Walpole will be making their first Super Bowl appearance since 2008. Overall, this is Walpole's 12th trip to the Super Bowl, and they have sported a 7-4 record coming in. Walpole's current 8-game winning streak is their longest since winning 12 straight at the end of 2013 into 2014. Tonight's game will also be the second of the season between these two Bay State Conference Herget Division foes. The earlier game back on October 13 is when I think the Orange and Blue knew that they could be a real contender. A 42-23 victory over the Red and White snapped a 7-year Milton winning streak against Walpole and handed the Wildcats their initial loss of the season. Since then, Walpole has been an offensive juggernaut, cruising to runaway victories over Braintree 37-3, Wachusett Regional 45-13, Hingham 46-15, Mansfield 39-31, Milford 45-35, and Weymouth a week ago on Thanksgiving Day 44-20. We will have the national anthem. Walpole comes in with a 9-3 record, and tonight's matchup will mark the most games ever played in a single season by the Common Street crew. The Timberwolves have scored 385 points, the most since tallying 436 in 2012, while they've allowed just 226. The Wildcats are led by quarterback Patrick Villa, who has thrown for 29 touchdowns, highest in the division, and one more than Walpole's Noah McKenzie. Roman Salmon leads the team with a dozen TDs, all on pass receptions. Kicking specialist Aiden Rowley has towed 6 field goals and 39 PATs for 57 points, 4 fewer than Timberwolf kicker Nick Foynes. Luke Haley and Luke Hartford have added 5 TDs apiece, with teammates Nathan Ahew and Chris Collins finding the end zone 8 and 6 times respectively. Walpole is outscoring their, Milton is outscoring their foes 41 to 192 and is 2-3 on the road. Mike, did you happen to see who won the coin toss?
Yeah, I believe we're going to be kicking off.
All right. So
by mistake, actually. We are going to be receiving.
And Walpole will be going left to right on your TV screen. Walpole out there standing on top of Pat Patriot at the 50-yard line. A huge showing for Walpole fans opposite us here. Walpole fans are on the right-hand side of the stands as you look over, while Milton's are on the left-hand side.
Pumped and jacked, as Pete Carroll used to say, right?
Yep.
We're pumped and jacked. Great atmosphere here. Last game of the day on a Wednesday.
Right.
A little bit late. We're going to be getting home late tonight.
Today's a Thursday.
Oh, yes. That's 2 mistakes in 2 minutes.
But,
That'll be the end of them, though.
All right, for Walpole, back deep is Jamal Abdal-Khalak. Up front, a little bit 5-6 yards ahead of him, Logan Keys and John Dayer. Kicking off for Milton is Aiden Rowley. We are about to get underway in this Division III Super Bowl game. We are on our way. Oh, slow bouncer. It's down.
Whoa, he was still fumbling it. Oh my goodness.
It looks like the ball was fumbled around there. Milton's saying that they've recovered. We haven't seen what the officials say yet.
Milton has
the ball.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Not a way to start.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I knew for sure they weren't going to kick to Abdal-Khalak, and they squibbed it.
Yeah.
They squibbed it over to, I believe Keys was on that side.
Keys was on the side,
And,
but it came in, it bounced before him, and one of the upmen was trying to get it. So Milton will get it on the Walpole 28, 1st and 10.
Walpole, as I expected, coming out in the 3-man defensive front. They've been flexible this year against running teams. They go 5-man defensive front. They have a normal 4-man front. And tonight against Milton with a heavy pass attack, a 3-man front.
There's a run up the middle by...
That's EU. Milton going no huddle.
Right. Down to the 23.
Boy, that ball was just bouncing around on that kickoff. That's a bad break.
Yeah. Another handoff to Huey.
Oh!
Brought down back at the 29.
Matt Raynard on the blitz. I expect them to use that quite a bit with those 2 inside linebackers in the 3-man front. Raynard and Shamoon have been rock solid all year at those inside linebacker spots.
So 3rd down, 11 yards to go for Milton.
Look out for number 4,
Patrick
Salmon.
Collins going long.
Oh, what a play. Keys.
Wow. Boy, there was a
lot of hand fighting on that one for sure. That ball hung up too.
William Renz was the receiver down there.
Yeah, that ball hung up. And Keys, I tell you, we've been saying that all year. Keys he really stays close. He turns his head to find the ball. And that was really a big hand fight. It was a big hand battle down there. And Keys kept fighting till he broke up the pass.
4th down and 11. Milton going for it here. Collins back to pass, fires, incomplete, and Walpole will take over on their 29-yard line here.
Way to step up Walpole defense, 4 and out. after having the devastating turnover from the beginning, but it doesn't hurt. And now Walpole's offense is going to come out at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Timberwolves.
Chris Gillis at center. They've made no changes as we expected. Left guard Brendan Kearns, number 52. Left tackle number 51, Peter Folan. Right guard number 59, Matt Reynard. Right tackle number 55, Joe Malone.
Hand off to Keys going around the left side, cuts upfield. He's got running room. He's got a close to first down, about 8.5 yards on the play.
A little bit of a new look, not the formation, but the little fake reverse to Abdal Kalak. I don't know if we've seen that this year.
Right.
We've seen Webb. Webb is in there as a blocking back, but there was a little kind of inside fake on the reverse to Abdal Kalak, who's obviously got to keep an eye on him, but Keys kept it and ended up, looks like 9.5 yards there.
Yep. And off to Keys right up the middle. He's got a first down up to the 41. It brings a new set of downs for your orange and blue in their home white uniforms.
Of course, Keys starts at running back. Noah McKenzie at quarterback. Great season for him. Abdal Kalak, slot receiver. Matt Sincere, who had a great Thanksgiving Day game. And Kamari Hughes up top there, wide out, number 7.
Keys may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Johnny Daher coming in now. Give Keys a little, oh, he's going to give Webb a little spell. So Webb is usually in there as a kind of a blocking back.
Right. 2nd and 10 for Walpole.
Milton has the same look, 3 down linemen, expecting a passing game.
There's a handoff to to Dayer. Dayer's got up to the 49-yard line.
They like to get his speed out on the outside, another little end around. John Dayer, it's funny, he's not that big, but he's very fast, but he always finishes his runs hard, and he ended up bowling over the Milton defender on that one. Good, 9-yard gain?
9-yard gain
there you go.
Dayer, yep.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for Walpole.
I don't know if this is
just shy of the 50-yard line.
Tough to say if this is 4-down territory at midfield here early in the game, but we'll see what Walpole comes out with. Webb is back in.
Pass over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for
that was Hughes.
Hughes.
Yeah. Little fake up the middle to Keys. Slant. See, I didn't believe it was 4-down territory here at midfield.
Right, yeah.
This early in the game anyways.
Right. So Nick Foynes will be in to punt. He's got
that ball came in pretty hot. It was there. Came in pretty hot, though. Tough grab.
Jerry Kennedy and Roman Saman back there.
Saman is the sophomore. Dangerous.
He's going to let it bounce.
Oh, we got a roughing the kicker. That'll be a first down.
All right.
Even if it's the 5-yard variety, they only had a yard to go.
They only needed a yard. All right, it is. We call this, so Walpole will have a first down on the Milton, and it's a 15-yarder.
15, wow.
So, yeah.
I didn't see the point of contact, but obviously that, it's not just the run-of-the-mill 5-yarder.
Right.
So, they just showed it on the screen. We're not used to that, Rick. They just showed the replay on the screen.
So it's a 1st and 10 from the Milton 35 for the Timber. Oh, here it is again, Mike.
Underneath the boy, he might have got blocked into him. I don't know.
I don't know. He went over him. Hand off to
That Keys, yep.
Keys. Pickup of about 2.
Walpole featuring the run early, 5 runs, 1 pass. Now I'm saying this is 4 down territory.
Yeah.
Down here,
yep.
yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and about 8 from the 33 of Milton for your Timberwolves. Noah back to pass, firing.
Oh, what a throw!
Kalak, what a catch!
What a catch
Down
and
to
throw.
the 1-yard line. Pickup of 34, over the shoulder catch. Abdal Kalak, and now they wonder why we talk so much about him. Watch this, folks.
Tell you, since game 3, well, look at that catch, number 1. Number 2, we put it right on the money.
So it'll be 1st and goal for Walpole inside the 1-yard line. Hand off to Keys.
Keys
in. Touchdown Walpole. Logan Keys in a 1-yard dive. Time of the goal is, let's see, 5:02 of the first quarter.
So the game didn't start the way they wanted with the fumble on the kickoff, but the defense held. They got the ball back. They did get, the call on the roughing the punter, but they took advantage.
Yep. Okay, Nick Foynes in for the extra point. Here's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up and right through. Walpole leads 7-0.
What a tremendous throw and catch on that 34-yarder.
Woo. That was just an unbelievable catch by Abdal Kalak.
That's the way it's been since the 3rd game of the year. It's just been an incredible turnaround.
So anyway, so this is just the way we wanted to see this game begin, with loads and loads of fans here in the stand. Looks like half of Walpole's here. That's a good thing. So Foynes will be kicking off for Walpole. If you can see the stands opposite us, there are way more people on the Walpole side than on the Milton side. I'm kind of surprised. All right, Foynes getting ready to kick off here. He sends it back. It's picked up on the 12, 15, 20, 25, and gets away. Big hit. That was Roman Simon.
Yeah, Roman Simon. I expect to see a lot of him tonight, the sophomore. I think he leads the team in touchdowns.
He does,
were saying at pregame. Yeah.
Right.
So, I think Walpole's kick return team has done just a fantastic job this year. A lot of sure tackling. I can't remember really anyone with a big return. They might have been one game where somebody got it up to the 50-yard line, but they've done a really good job.
Yeah, special teams have been outstanding this year.
Kearns, McCabe, and Abatey make up the defensive line.
Uwe dropped in the backfield.
Reynard came in on the blitz from the inside, and Danny Cesario, who I don't think played Thanksgiving. Making his return, and he's had a good year. And sure tackle, he plays outside linebacker, but Reynard on the run blitz again.
A loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats.
And we were saying we saw Shane Brennan dressed. He's been out, I think, a game or 2 as well.
Right. Back to pass, looking, firing over the middle, incomplete.
Oh, we might have had it.
Intercepted.
Oh, almost.
Almost. That was...
I think it was McNeil.
Yeah, Quinn McNeil.
Quinn McNeil at strong
Nearly
at safety.
got that interception there.
Rounding out the defense, Kevin Needham is in there at free safety. Cash Cantrell up at left corner. I already mentioned Cesario and Shane Brennan down here at, I can't tell if he's playing like a cornerback or like an outside linebacker, but
3rd and 13.
I think they're playing like a 3-3-5. Milton obviously with the spread offense. Ooh.
Long. Incomplete.
What a play by Shane Brennan. Salmon had a step.
Yeah, Simon was there and couldn't hold on to it as he went to the ground.
He had a step, and I think it was Cesario that got the hit on Miller. But it didn't affect the throw. I'll tell you that. That throw was there.
No, yeah,
but Shane Brennan kept battling.
Right.
Got there right on time. They didn't call pass interference, obviously, and Salmon couldn't hold on to it.
There's the kick. It's a long one. Abdal Kalak lets it roll, and it will die on the 28-yard line
Really
of
nice
Walpole.
punt. Really nice punt, but smart for Abdal Kalak not to take it. There was about 3 or 4 Milton kids right on him.
Well, except that Abdal Kalak was up here. He wasn't back for the punt. I don't know if they were intentionally letting it go back or they were trying to fake him out that he wasn't going to get it, but Abdal Kalak was not in his normal position there. Anyway, Walpole will take over 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. Hand off to Keys, looking to cut it up. He does. Gets across the 30 to about the 31. That'll be a pickup of 3 for Logan.
6 carry already for Keys.
They're going to mark it on 32, a pickup of 4.
Walpole featuring the run. I mean, the more success they have with the running game, it's going to open up those passing lanes.
5 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first quarter from Gillette Stadium. McKenzie back to pass. Look, firing across over the middle.
Got him!
Kamari Hughes.
What a throw!
35. He's gone. See you later. Hasta la vista.
Woo! What a throw and catch again. McKenzie. Oh my goodness.
So that is a 68-yard touchdown pass from Noah McKenzie.
I mean, it's incredible after the first 2 games what he has become. And Kamari Hughes.
Yeah. Yep.
Hit him right in stride, but he pulled it in.
Pulled it in about the 40, and he was just gone. He had one guy chasing him, but he was so far ahead of him, it was unbelievable. Nick Foynes attempting his 2nd PAT of the night. Ball is down. The kick is good. And Walpole's lead is 14-0 here with 4:58 to go in the first quarter.
What a great start. What a great start.
Tremendous start. Look, here he gets a replay there. Outrunning, I think that's Simone. Is it 3? No, Terran Bly is who he outran for once he got that ball. So in the first time these two teams met, Abdal Kalak had 3 touchdowns. Hughes caught a 64-yarder in that game for a touchdown. And Keys had a 7-yard run for a touchdown. So 2 of the players that scored the first time around have scored again tonight. Foynes back, good, ready to kick. Goes back. Simone takes it at the 3. 10, 15, 20, up to about the 32-yard line. And that's where the Wildcats will start off. That was, I'm sorry, Nathan Ahew on that carry.
No, that was a pretty good return. Cash Cantrell with the tackle around the ankles. But I don't see any changes in the Walpole defense.
Snap to Miller. He hands it off to Ahu. Cuts off to the left, and he gets close to the 40. I think they'll mark it on the 39. A pickup of 7 for Ahu.
Calvin McCabe had the middle stuffed up, but Ahu did a good job bouncing off that pile. Found a little bit of an opening on the left and had a good gain on first down, 7 yards. McCabe playing nose tackle. Brendan Kearns down here at right end.
Hand off to Ahu again. Cuts out to the left. He's got some running room. And he's brought down. Fumble! No.
I think the whistle blew, yeah.
The whistle blew, yeah. And he was down in Walpole territory at the 44-yard line of Walpole. Pickup of 17 on the play. And now they're going to mark it back to the 45. So pickup of 16.
Kind of a similar run. It was designed to go up the middle, but Ahu saw the right side of the Walpole defense sort of caved in a little bit. And give him credit. He cut outside and ended up getting a good gain. First down.
Ahu again. Dragged around. Got him around the feet.
Yeah, that was Matt Reynard.
Reynard, yeah. Pickup of 1.
Can't say enough about those 2 inside linebackers this year. Double-digit tackles almost every game. And they're such sure tacklers, too.
Right.
Like, very rarely do you see them miss a tackle.
Second and 9. Back to pass, looks, throws, hit, and we got a flag coming in.
That's in the area of holding, so we'll see. Unless there's like a hand to a face type of thing. Yeah, it was hand to the face. Had to be one or the other.
Right. So it's against Walpole. They'll march it down.
That's a big one, 15.
Yeah. Goes all the way down to the Walpole 25. And it'll be a new set of downs for Milton. Ahu with the carry, big hole, but his guts outside, gets down close to a first down. He'll be about a yard short. Looks like he's going to be marked at about the 16.
Sort of interesting. Milton's featuring the run on this drive. They're a spread team. They like to throw the ball, but Walpole's coming out with that 3-man front, multiple defensive backs. Maybe Milton's going to just force him to, make adjustments to the running game. Another run. Nowhere there.
Nope.
Cesario.
Yep.
That was number 6, Luke Hartford.
Third down, a yard to go here for Milton. Definitely 2-down territory.
That's a first down.
First down to Simone, down to the 10-yard line.
Milton moves the change. Really nice drive for Milton. Good mix of run and pass. Couple good runs by AU.
And it's at the 11, so it's 1st and 10.
You kind of, I see Frederick in. I was saying I didn't see many subs with the excitement of the game. I think sometimes you can lose a little air coming out so fired up.
Right.
AU
gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. They're going to mark it on the 10.
McCabe doing a good job at nose tackle there, stuff in the middle. AU's actually made some adjustments on a couple runs to the outside as it gets stuffed up the middle, but that time he wasn't able to.
Second and about 9.5. Back to pass, looks fine, throws complete, touchdown.
Salmon.
Salmon, yep.
We expected to see a lot of him. Milton's back in it. We expected this anyways. I expected a barn burner. I expected a shootout. Boy, he's only a sophomore too.
Right.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of him over the next 2 years.
11:24 the time of the Aiden Rowley for the extra point here. Kick is up and good. So Aiden Rowley pulls Milton within a touchdown. That's 14-7.
I mean, who knows how the game's going to change over these last 3 quarters. There's 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. But I was telling everyone who asked, like, to me, it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
35-31, 34-30, 30. Yeah. That's what I expect to see. Both teams have great offenses. We have to get this. They're not going to kick it to Abdal Kalak. So I see. We got Keys, Daher, Kalak back there.
Matt St. Cyr is is on the far side there as one of the up men, along with Will McGrath and Cash Cantrell. So they do have good hands people up front here.
Goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah.
That's a flag.
Went out of bounds at about the 27, I think is where they're marking it, but we'll see.
I feel like they're gonna mark. It's a penalty, and it'll be up by a 35-yard line.
Right, yeah. Walpole will get it on the 35, just like Mike said. So 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves with 36 seconds left in this first quarter. Walpole on top, 14-7. Walpole coming in as the number 4 seed. Milton was the number 3 seed. Hand off to cutting outside and nowhere. He might have lost a yard.
Keys hasn't had a lot of room. He did have that first run for 9 yards.
Right.
Dayer had a run for 9 yards. Otherwise, 5 or 6 other carries for like 8 or 9 yards. So Milton's stuff in the middle pretty good. There were 2, like I said, 2 runs. The first one of the game and Johnny Dayer on the reverse.
Right.
But Walpole so far has used that running game to set up those the 34-yard pass to Kalak and the long bomb to Hughes.
And they're going to let the clock run out. So the first quarter comes to an end here at Gillette Stadium with your Timberwolves on top in the Division III Super Bowl, 14-7 on touchdowns by Logan Keys on a 1-yard run, and Kamari Harris on a 60-yard pass from Noah McKenzie. Nick Foynes kicked 2 extra points. And after that, Roman Simone came up with a 10-yard pass reception from Patrick Miller. Aiden Rowley kicked the extra point for Milton. And that's where we stand now at 14-7. That was surprising things was, Milton started out strong, rolling over Situate 42-14, Framingham 49-0.
Was in the Super Bowl, by the way, Situate.
Right, yep.
Against Duxbury. tomorrow.
Holliston 42-14, Weymouth 31-7, and Needham 10-9. Then came the loss to Walpole, which started a string of 3 straight setbacks to Taunton 21-14 and Natick 17-16 going into the playoffs. The Wildcats had no trouble with Minnechaug Regional 30-14, Dartmouth 28-7, and Westfield 37-14. However, on Thanksgiving Day, a week ago today, Braintree stunned Milton 33-19. So they come in at 8-4. Walpole is 9-3. And we will have a 2nd and 10 for Walpole. They switch sides of the field, so Walpole will now be going right to left on your TV screen.
Took me a minute to realize we had replays here.
I know, this is really something. I'm loving it.
Usually I'm second guessing myself, saying I think I saw, but to see the big scoreboard, the brand new scoreboard here at Gillette Stadium.
Unbelievable.
Supposedly the largest outdoor scoreboard in the world, or outdoor football scoreboard, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It was surreal walking through the stadium in the back to the booth. Really cool.
It really was. Underneath the stands in the bowels, as they say. All right. First down for second down for Walpole. Hand off to keeper by McKenzie gets away from one.
He fumbled. Milton. Boy, he looked like he tried to throw it.
Yeah. There was nobody there.
He looked like he was getting tackled, and he was going to try to make it an incomplete pass, but it was a fumble.
So Walpole loses the ball, and Milton takes over on the 30 of Walpole. Oh no, he got punched from behind. The ball got punched out from behind him by number 9, Ben Caledonia, one of the captains for Milton. Pass complete over to, I think that's Ben Pamela.
Luke Haley, 17 for Milton, yep.
So gets a pickup of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
First down.
Yep. It's Ahu down to the 16.
Milton finding a rhythm here after that first drive where they had the ball down deep in Walpole territory on the fumble and weren't able to do anything with it. But they actually ended up punting the next time. But the last 2 drives, they've kind of found a rhythm here. Good mix of run and pass.
Danny Cesario on that last tackle. Back to pass, looking over on the side. He's got Ahu. Ahu is upended at the 10 by...
That's Keys, yep.
Going to bring up a second and about 4. Second and about 4.
Salmon's in the slot here. Keep an eye on him. Nope, running.
Ahu goes out of bounds, shot of the first down at about the 16, I think, 6.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
At the 7, yeah.
Now is Anthony Shamoon coming from the middle to push him out of bounds.
It's actually at the 8-yard line. We'll see if this goes Walpole's way or Milton's.
I think it's going Milton's way.
Yep, encroachment. So that'll be a 1st and goal now for Milton from the 4-yard line.
Couple subs in. Number 53 for Walpole. Marco O'Brien, the senior, had been coming on pretty strong the last half of the year. And Captain Mike Frederick also checks in at on the inside as they go to a more of a 4-man front down here inside the 10-yard line.
Rolling to his right, looking, throwing into the end zone, complete. That's William Renz on the touchdown.
Boy, Milton's bounced back. They've answered.
4 pass. .206 the time in the second quarter here.
Little sprint out there. Miller was able to find Rena or Renz in the back of the end zone, number 87 for Milton. And pending the extra point here, we could have a tie ball game. 14-14 here in the early in the second quarter.
The kick is good. We are deadlocked here at 14.
Well, the turnover hurts them that time. It didn't hurt them on the kickoff, but it definitely hurt them that time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, things have turned quite a bit quickly here. From a 14-0 lead to a 14-14 tie.
I almost didn't expect anything different, to be honest with you. I mean, Walpole obviously came out blazing with those 2 long passes. But credit to Milton. They've answered. They got the turnover. Nice play by number 9, Caledonia on the punch out on the quarterback keep. I half expect Walpole to actually open up the passing game a little bit on this drive.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what they do.
Everybody playing up close.
Yeah, again, we expect a little squib.
Yep. Right line drive caught by Jake Gondelman at the 34-yard line of Walpole, 33-yard line. And that's where the Timberwolves will take over. 1st and 10.
Gondelman, a senior. Heavily involved on a lot of special teams. All right, we'll see how Walpole responds here. I mean, they've been featuring the run. They've had 2 electric plays passing. One is a touchdown, one put him on the 2-yard line. But Webb is in there, so Webb is kind of like, you know.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Hand off to Keys, gets a hole up to the 40, up to the close to a first down, very close. We'll see which way they put it. They're going to make it 2nd down.
Best run since his first run. Another 9-yarder, so 2nd and 1.
Keys again, right into the middle of the line, breaks through. He's in the Milton territory to the 48-yard line of Milton. Pickup of 10 on that play.
Another good burst by Keys.
Yep.
Offensive line finding their groove now a little bit.
New set of downs for the orange and blue. Passing the flat to Abdal Kalak. He gets free. Coming back, cutting back. Can he do it? Cutting back still, and no. He's going to be dropped back at the Walpole territory at the 43, 42 it looks like.
We've seen him actually make some unbelievable plays, you know, fighting and battling for every yard, but yeah, that time it didn't work out for Walpole, that's for sure.
They knew just what to do. They didn't give up on him at all.
It's a minus, what, 10-yard pass?
10-yard loss, yeah, back to 2nd and 20 for Walpole. McKenzie and a keeper trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage, still on his feet, but gets
ended
dropped.
up only with a yard. It
At
looked
the
like there was a little
42,
bit more.
yeah, I know.
Looked like he had some room on the outside. Right when he broke the line of scrimmage, it looked like there was some room on the outside.
3rd down and about 18 to go for Walpole.
Well, normally you would say 18 yards is a hard one to cover, but Walpole has an explosive passing attack. Ooh, might have been movement. Yeah, they got him. Hughes up top there. Just started to lean forward, right in front of the ref too.
Yeah.
So, boy, Walpole last two. Well, they started. Keys had a couple good runs to start this drive, but
Right.
making some mistakes.
38, 12, 30. So 3rd and 30 for Walpole here. All right, Walpole comes up to the line. McKenzie back to pass. He's airing it out.
St. Cyr.
St. Cyr, oh, just over his head.
You had him beat.
Yeah.
Had him beat. That's what I said. I mean, Walpole has had such a lightning, fast striking passing game this year. You know, they're always a threat regardless of the down and distance.
And St. Cyr had 2 huge touchdowns the last game against Weymouth. He had a, he had a 53-yard touchdown pass and an 87-yard. So St. Cyr can motor along with the best of them. Okay, Nick Foynes in punt formation, back deep. This, I think, Simone.
Wow, good boot.
Big kick. Back to the 20. Saban gets up to the 32, 33.
You know, Johnny Dayer did a good job on that. He didn't make the tackle, but he was disciplined enough to force number one, right? Number one was it Kennedy on the punt return to cut it back up the middle where he had some help, and it looked like it was Peter Folan that actually finished that tackle on that one. So this is a big drive. This is a big drive. Milton has the momentum, so
they certainly do.
It's a big drive here for the Walpole defense.
Back to pass, Miller looking, oh. Yep.
I would say it was uncatchable. But Shamoon was there. The ball was way over his head.
It was, yeah.
But he was there a little early. I mean, that was Reynard. I mean, that was out there, not Shamoon.
Pass interference here against Walpole. That'll move the ball up to the Milton 48. And they'll get a new set of downs there.
Walpole's kind of shading two guys here with Salmon. AU.
Hugh gets up to midfield.
Yeah, McCabe's doing a good job. And his job, by the way, is to club up the middle so that Shamoon and Reynard can kind of finish the tackles.
Right.
He's doing a nice job. Where AU has made a play is where he's bounced it to the outside.
Pickup of about 2.5 for Milton. Miller throws it away.
Cantrell's got to be careful there. All right, this is a huge third down for Walpole.
Yeah.
Frederick's going to check in for the pass rush inside at nose tackle. I fully expect to see like a Cesario or a Reynard on the blitz.
Mayhew in motion.
Screen.
Back.
Nice play by Cantrell. Yeah.
Cash Cantrell, and he stopped him a 2-yard shot.
I've
back
seen
to
Milton.
The 44.
Yeah, Milton runs that sort of. I call it a pick play, but it's sort of a pick play where the guy on the farthest outside kind of runs inside and forces confusion with man-to-man defense because you're kind of running into each other. But 4th and 2 here. Huge play here in the second quarter. 5 minutes left.
4th and 2.
Walpole inside linebacker showing blitz there. Miller getting the call from the sideline. He's got it.
He's got it.
Yep.
That's Luke Haley. First down at the Walpole 40.
Smart call. Linebackers didn't end up coming, but smart call just to get the first down. Timeout. Something was happening. They couldn't get their call in.
And a timeout call by Milton with 4:48 left in the half. Scored tied here at 14 in this Division III MIAA Super Bowl game from Gillette Stadium. Let's see here. Going back over the years, Walpole has been in, like we said, 11 previous Super Bowls. They beat Mansfield in 2008, 41-21. Lost to Bishop Fee in the year before that, 26-20, and to Mansfield in 2004, 24-14, 24-14. All in the Eastern Mass D2 title game. The next 4 appearances were in the EMAS Division 2B game, beating Lincoln Sudbury 42-21 in 1997.
By the way, when there's only like 4 divisions as opposed to 8.
Yeah. Falling to Tewksbury in 96, 20-19, and topping Tewksbury 28-14 the year before that. Walpole's first 4 appearances were in Division 1, and we'll get to that in a minute. First down for Milton.
Oh, nice tackle. Hang on. That was Cesario.
Pickup of maybe a yard by Mayhew. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Oh,
big lead by Mayhew, gets down to about the 33. Pickup of 6.
yeah, Shamu hanging on there, but there was an opening up the middle.
Yeah. Third down and about 3.
Again, Walpole showing blitz on the inside. I don't know if Miller's changing it up, but little option.
Nice.
It's close. Yard short.
I think so. Tackled by Matt Reynard. 4th down and a yard to go for the Wildcats.
Looks like AU's in like Miller's going to sidelines for the play. Sorry, I thought it almost looked like they were doing sort of a running back in the shotgun.
Right.
But Miller was just going to get the play, and now they're going to call timeout.
Milton calls another timeout here now, with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the half. Getting back to Walpole's record in the Super Bowl. Let's see, Walpole's first 4 appearances were in Division I, with an incredible 6-2 victory over nationally ranked Brockton in 1989, beating the Boxers in 1981 24-13, losing to Medford 29-8 in 1978, and stopping Newton North 26-6 in their initial trip in 1976. Many people feel that Walpole's stunning 6-2 victory over Brockton, at the time the largest school east of the Mississippi River, in 1989 was the reason they were dropped out of Division I. In fact, Walpole is the 4th smallest school in D3, according to MIAA figures.
Of course, assistant coach Todd Collins was on that
right.
89, that team that beat Brockton 6-2.
Yep.
He's a quarterback.
Went on to star at University of Michigan. Let's see, amazing. This is just the 2nd year Milton has been in the Super Bowl after losing to Wakefield last year, 31-28. Here we go, 4th down. The keeper by Patrick Miller. He's got it down to the 29. And
methodical drive on this one.
right. Milton going long. Incomplete.
Great, good coverage by McNeil. Pass was a little long, but McNeil was there. He was trying to find the ball.
Yep, he was going for Ferris Collins, one of 6 captains for Milton. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
No, he's keeping an eye on number 4, Ronan Salmon. He's in the slot up the top, up top.
Over to Ahu, and he's dropped at the 35, maybe the 34.
Yeah, he did
34, 24.
I don't know if that was designed to go outside, but he didn't wait. Like they've been trying to run up the middle mostly, but he went right. He cut it up outside.
Yeah.
It looks like he slipped, but Kevin Needham was there.
Third down. Back to pass, going over the middle, wide open.
That's Salmon.
Yeah, Salmon.
Can't lose him.
That's a 24-yard pass.
What a turnaround. 14-0 Walpole.
Right.
21 straight points for the Wildcats.
10-13 that time. All right. Hayden Rowley for the extra point. The snap, the ball is down. The kick is good. And Milton jumps back into the lead here, 21-14.
Yeah, what a turnaround. 21 straight points.
Right. That was a 10-play drive that went 67 yards.
Yeah, very methodical. They took short stuff mostly. They mixed the run and pass really nicely, used a lot of different people, and then when they needed the big play down the goal line, they went to their number 1 receiver, sophomore Ronan Salmon. Plenty of time, though, here to get something on the board, especially for Walpole's offense.
Right. Yep. So like 1:47 left here in the first half.
So
it goes out of bounds.
So I don't know if you saw that. Keys and Goneman switched right
around,
before the kick.
Yep.
And it ended up going back to where Keys was.
Right.
So they're going to get it on the 35-yard line. Good field position. Let's see. Do they show how many timeouts are available?
All right, so Walpole will start on the 35 with 1:47 left in the half. Timberwolves come up to the line. Keys the lone setback.
No Webb, so the fourth wide receiver, McGrath, checks in. Number 4.
Fires over the middle. Through
lucky.
the hands of Abdal Kalak. Yeah, it did almost went into the hands of a Milton player.
Right.
And, noted Jamal is being double teamed almost every time he goes out. Actually, he had 3 of them around him there.
Yeah. The 2 passes that have gone through Abdal Kalak's hands that time and Hughes were really drilled.
Complete.
Oh my goodness.
43-yard return.
Well, what almost happened on the last play just happened there.
Yep.
The ball got popped up in the air. Number 22 from Milton was there to pick it up. Harrison inside, or Hinkle.
Harrison Hinkle, yeah.
Boy, nothing's gone right for Walpole since they went up 14-0. It was really close coverage on St. Cyr.
Yeah. So 16 seconds, they scored 2 touchdowns here. Need him running to get back in there for Walpole.
When that ball goes in the air, you just hold your breath, and that time, the play before it fell to the ground. That time, Hinkle was in the right spot.
Right. Ball is down, the kick is good. And Milton jumps out to a 28-14 lead here. With, like we said, 2 touchdowns in 16 seconds. But yeah, that ball just like Mike said, bounced off Jamal's hands right up in the
no,
right
that
into
was St. Cyr actually on
St.
that
Cyr,
one. Yeah. He was tightly covered though. I think Milton defender actually got a hand on it. So it's hard. I mean, I'm sure this is why Walpole came out trying to run the ball. Milton's doing the same thing Walpole's defense is, where they got the 3 down linemen, the 3 linebackers, and the 5 defensive backs.
Right.
Trying to protect against the passing game. So there's a lot of guys out there covering. Again, Keys and Goneman are switching here.
It's taken by Keys at the 28, 30, 35, and put lunges forward to the 37.
Yeah, well.
So Walpole will take over almost identical spot where they did the last time.
Yeah. Again, still a good amount of time to get back on the scoreboard. Milton does get the ball coming out in the second half.
Right.
Oh, screen.
Screen.
That was a great play by number 11 there, Ben Parmalee. I mean, he went through 2 blockers. They set it up nice. I think if 11 wasn't there, there was some room for Keys.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. McKenzie back to pass, firing over the middle, complete to Harris. Hughes.
What a nice catch by Hughes, going down to get it and cradle it in. First down
to the
Milton territory, 48-yard line.
15-yard line, 15-yard pickup there. McKenzie back, firing over the middle again, just off the hands of Will McGrath. Brings up a 2nd and 10 with 46 seconds left in the half. All right, McKenzie out with the play. 2nd and 10 for Walpole.
Look at Milton. They're really dropping back deep, trying to keep.
And McKenzie has dropped back at the 44-yard line.
Milton's giving him stuff underneath, but McKenzie didn't see anything. And what I tell you, it's very rare I've seen McKenzie get sacked. The O-line this year has just been incredible.
Yep.
But boy, I was watching the Milton defensive backs. Even before the snap, they start backpedaling.
Right.
So they're obviously just trying to protect against the long ball. And they were willing to give up whatever was there underneath.
Yeah, and Noah must have thought he could do it, but they were in on him really fast. 40 seconds now. Walpole with a 3rd and about 17.
Again, I can't remember McKenzie getting sacked too much. Probably less than 10 times this year. That O-line has come a long way. They lost a few starters earlier in the year. And I think Coach Costello was telling me they had 3 new starters, game 3. But man, they have come around and done a fantastic job. We'll have to call a timeout.
Yeah.
That's McGrath.
Up to the 46. Pickup of 12. Brings up a 4th down and about 8.
Interesting.
Timeout Walpole. .11 seconds left in the half of this one here.
And now they're going to punt. I thought it was interesting that they were going for it.
Yeah, but with 11 seconds,
I know.
I would have tried it. Foynes is back in punt formation. Nobody back deep for Milton. Another high booming kick. Oh, gets a Walpole bounce and picked at about the 8, and that's where Milton gets the ball. With 2 seconds left, and they're going to let the clock run down. Oh, no, they're going to play the one last play.
So the challenge for Walpole coming out in the second half will be defensive adjustments.
Right.
You know, I have seen him shading a second guy over to Salmon's side, but obviously he was able to get open on that last play. Hard to say. I don't know if it was man or zone. Looked like maybe a zone scheme. Excuse me. But Milton has kind of found its groove. And,
right.
It was a tale of 2 quarters. Well, I would say like a first half of the first quarter was Walpole, and then after that it was all Milton.
Right. All right, we'll run down the scoring here. Walpole, like we said, jumped out quick. 2 touchdowns right off the bat. Logan Keys from a yard out at the after 5 minutes and 2 seconds of play. And Nick Foyne's kick made it 7-0. Then Kamari Harris pulled in a 60-yard pass from Noah McKenzie. Foyne's kick made it 14-0 at 7:02. So it took just 2 minutes for them to come back and score again. Since then, though, it's been 4 straight TDs by Milton. Roman Simon, a 10-yard pass from Patrick Miller at 11:24, ending the first quarter. Aiden Rowley's extra point made it 14-7 Milton at Walpole. Then William Renz caught a 4-yard touchdown pass from Miller. Rowley's kick tied it at 14. Simon caught a 24-yard pass from Miller, putting the Wildcats up 21-14. And then a real crusher. Harrison Hinkle pulled back a 43-yard interception return that made it 28-14. That's the way we stand right now. And we will take a break here while they have the halftime stoppage. And we'll be back with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough for this Division III Super Bowl between your Walpole Timberwolves and the Milton Wildcats. Unfortunately, Walpole's trailing 28-14 here as after jumping out to the quick 2-touchdown lead, Milton has come roaring back to take the lead. We've got some halftime stats for you. Total yards, Walpole is out rushing Milton 154-126. Rushing-wise, Milton's got 59 yards to Walpole's 35, but Walpole's got 119 passing to 67 for Milton. Rushing, Logan Keys, 9 carries for 38 yards. John Dyer, 1 carry for 9 yards, and Noah McKenzie, 3 carries for -12. Receiving, Jamal Abdal-Khalak, 2 for 22 yards. Kamari Hughes, 2 for 83 yards. Will McGrath, 1 for 14, and Logan Keys, 1 for 0. McKenzie is 6 of 11 passing for 119 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
I was kind of surprised to see Milton's only converted 1 out of 7 third downs.
Right.
That means they're converting 4th downs or they're converting 2nd downs.
I think they've done a couple of 4th downs.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got Logan. Nick Foyne's kicking off for Walpole here to begin the second half. Bouncer picked up on the 10, 15, 20, 25, and he'll get about to the 28.
Nice. Good gang tackle there.
So Milton will take over on their 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Whole bunch of guys in that one. I saw Dylan Needham. I saw Michael Pileski and a few others. This is again, I've said this a couple times. I don't think, Walpole can afford to let Milton go down and score on this initial drive. They haven't stopped them on the last couple.
Right. Hand off up the middle to Ahue.
There you go.
And he's dropped for a loss of about 2.
Calvin McCabe. Calvin McCabe making his presence felt. I thought he did a pretty good job in the first half, stuff in the middle. Ahue actually made a couple nice runs, bouncing outside, but good start, good first play for the Walpole defense.
2nd and 11.
Uh-oh.
Big Ahue, big hole going, and he gets out to Walpole territory.
Well, they go right back to it, and that time, big gain for Ahue.
Down to the 48 of Walpole. Pickup of 25 on that play.
Quarterback keep.
Yep. Gets down to the 35 and another set of downs for Milton as Patrick Miller keeps it himself. All right. Hugh again. Gets about 5 yards to 4 yards on the 31.
Milton, the spread team, is saying we're going to run it down your throats.
Right. Hit right away. Down to the 28-yard line. Pickup of 3. Brings up a 3rd down and about 3.
Cantrell had pretty good coverage there, but it was a gain. A gain of 3 or 4 yards, right?
Right. 3 yards, yep.
Milton doing a nice job mixing up their plays here. Yeah,
close.
That's close, but I think it's a little short.
It is, yeah.
Frederick and O'Brien coming in, Cantrell coming out, Kearns coming out.
4th down and inches. And no, keeper by Miller.
Close, that's close, that's close.
It might be shot. Let's see here. Walpole holds.
There you go.
All right, Walpole holds.
I
and
tell you,
the Timberwolves will take over on their own 26.
I have to tell you, I'm saying Milton's really calling a smart game. I don't know why you don't let AU run that with half a yard to go.
Yeah.
Instead, you give it to your quarterback. But good for Walpole, and they hung tough. They came in with
his butt was definitely on the ground.
Yep. That's a big defensive stop.
All right, well, let's see if the offense can do something now to get this team rolling again here.
Webb was in there, but it looks like Dahar's coming around the back end there for that reverse. He did that in the first half.
Coming up, he's able to get back to up about the 29-yard line. Pickup of 3.
Second time they've run that play. Trying to get his speed out on the outside.
Right. Second down and about 7 for Walpole. So Keys gets to the 30, maybe the 31. Pickup of 3 again. 2nd and about 4 for the Timberwolves.
Third. Third.
A third, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
3rd and 4th. 4.
McGrath checks in. He's going to play the slot down here, closest to us. Abdal Kalak in the slot up above.
Hughes and St. Cyr left.
Nice.
Up to Hughes, 1st down.
Go,
He's got some running room.
Wow, he got pulled back.
Yeah, gets to the 48-yard line. Pickup of 17. And a first down for Walpole.
Big play. That was huge. The defensive stop was huge. Getting that first down was huge. We got to put it in here. 7 minutes. You're running towards 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
Keys looking for running room. Guts it.
Good cut.
Big cut. Down
there you go.
Inside the Milton 40 to about the Milton 38.
I love when they get Keys on the outside with his speed. What he really did a nice job there of is he kind of let his blocker set up, cut back, and gained another 6 or 7 yards after that cut. Keys is going to get a break now. Johnny Dehar, number 1, and back in the game.
Pickup of 14 on that play. A new set of downs for the Timberwolves. Dare lunges forward and loses a yard.
Yeah, Milton got penetration that time. John Dare was, it was actually, he ended up losing a yard, but it was, he saved a bigger loss than that.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 11 for Walpole.
Keys is coming back in now. A little confusion who's coming out. All right, here comes Johnny Dare.
McKenzie back to pass, looking to his right, going long. Well overthrown to Abdal Kalak.
Yeah, you really see him overthrowing like that. Probably a lot of energy.
Yeah.
A lot of excitement.
A.J. Cicerone was on the coverage for Milton. Third down and 11 to go.
St. Cyr and Abdal Kalak closest to us. McGrath and Hughes up top.
McKenzie fires.
Oh, picked.
Picked off at the 28. Cicerone, who just made that last coverage, picked off that one and returns it to the 36 of Milton. He was looking for Harris cutting in. Hughes cutting in. And Cicerone just cut right in front of him before the ball could get there. AU with a big run here. Still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds at the Walpole 26, 24.
Yeah, here comes
26.
Walpole with the adjustment, going back to the 4-man line. AU's been finding more and more room against that 3-man front. I know I talk about that constantly, but it's a constant game. Milton, to their credit, is stuck with the run. They've been stuffed a few times, but AU's broken off a few as well.
Yeah.
But now here they come with the 4-man line.
That was a 40-yard pickup on that one.
Frederick and McCabe in the middle, Marco O'Brien and Abady at the ends. And Milton will go back and throw now.
Goes.
Get that, Quinn.
Picked up. McNeil with the interception gets it back to the Walpole 7. And Walpole will take over again here.
Big turnover there. Quinn McNeil playing deep safety, reading the quarterback's eyes, getting that pick. Big break there for Walpole. Looks like there was a little bit of confusion on the route.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, that McNeil had a better shot at that than the receiver. Yeah, that was.
You can see 28, the captain there, coming across, and he ran into McNeil and sort of stopped, but the quarterback Miller threw it where he was supposed to be going. So let's see if Walpole can take advantage. They are deep in their own territory. Here comes Keys.
Keys cutting up. Cut up 20, 25, 30, out of bounds at the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it on the 30. Pickup of 23 for Logan.
There was a hole up the middle, but Keys made a nice cut on the outside to gain like the extra 15 to 16 yards after that initial big hole up on the left side.
.78 yards rushing now for Keys. Okay, that was Abdal Kalak with the catch.
I think that was Keys, right? No? Yeah, that was Keys.
Was it Keys? Keys, okay. Pickup of 3 on that play.
Milton's trying to take away the deep pass. I don't mind that little pass, that little short pass.
Keys gets up to the 39. Pickup of 6. 3rd and a yard.
Wow.
Oh, nowhere.
.32 for Milton. Andrew Miskell on the blitz. There was just nowhere for Keys to go.
And Walpole
going to have to punt.
Will be forced to punt here. Nick Foynes back to do the honors. A procedure call against Walpole. Move the ball back 5 yards. .355 left in the 3rd quarter. Walpole still trailing here, 28-14 to the Wildcats of Milton. Nick Foynes will punt again. Another beautiful kick back to the 25. And he gets up to the 40.
Right.
Yeah.
He got a lot more yards than I thought he was going to get with the coverage that was there.
Right.
Marco O'Brien and Peter Follen on the tackle there. Thought they had him bottled in, but he did a good job.
Yeah.
28 captain Ferris Collins.
Yeah.
3:37 here left in the 3rd quarter. Walpole still down 2 touchdowns.
Milton coming up to the line.
And they have made that adjustment to the 4-man line here. 2 linebackers, 5 DBs. Although Cesario's a linebacker, kind of a hybrid. Oh,
dropped it.
Pick it up. Okay. Boy, you don't see Salmon drop those.
Right.
Usually.
Yeah. Second and 10 for Milton. Hugh with the handoff, another big run by Ahu to the 46 of Walpole.
It doesn't matter.
14. Yeah.
3-man front, 4-man front. We're still getting chunk yardage here.
Yeah.
Ahu, really talented.
Nowhere this time.
Yeah, Cesario, Reynard, and Marco O'Brien.
And on
what a tackle
Nathan
for a loss.
Huey back to the 49, loss of 3. Second and about 13.
Walpole's got to take advantage of this now.
Right.
Kevin Needham down here on Salmon all by himself. They're running it still. All right, here we go.
Nowhere.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah. He might have picked up a yard. No, I don't think so. The same play, 3rd and 13.
Kind of surprised they ran that one. They bring in the extra DB. Back to the 3-man front in 3rd and long. Fully expect to see one of the linebackers coming. But no.
Miller back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws on the sideline. Wide open.
But it's 4th down.
Here's Salmon, yep. He gets
oh,
it to
no, that's a 1st down. Sorry,
yep.
I didn't.
To the 35.
What a nice pass.
It's been wide open. Minute and a half left to go in this 3rd quarter. Complete.
Salmon again.
Salmon. And they're going to mark him on the Walpole 27. Looks like the 27. Second down. Walpole showing blitz.
Timeout finally.
Yeah. Walpole kept showing blitz, and then they'd back off, and Patrick Miller couldn't quite figure out what the coaching staff wanted him to do, so smartly they called a timeout with 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here, which has been scoreless to this point.
Feels like the last 2 quarters Milton has dominated the time of possession. They've just been moving the chains. 2nd quarter, obviously they put up 21 points, one on the interception.
Yeah.
But this quarter they felt like they've held the ball quite a long time.
I've only got Walpole with 13 plays in that 2nd quarter. 13 offensive plays in the 2nd quarter.
Day 2 of Super Bowl week for high school sports. There's one more night tomorrow night.
And tomorrow at 8 o'clock here will be Foxborough in their hometown stadium. Second out, cutting up is Miller.
First
Didn't
down.
get it. I don't think so. Which way are they going to go? And now they say it is a 1st down at the Walpole 25.
I would imagine they're going to let the clock run out here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, 16
Maybe.
seconds
We'll
left.
see. I don't know. Look like they're trying to get a play in. Clock is running. No, Miller's going to the sideline now.
So that will end the 3rd quarter here from Gillette Stadium, with Walpole still 28-14 in arrears here. Not quite what we had hoped to see here.
Game's far from over, of course. I mean, Walpole could have a fourth quarter like Milton had a second quarter.
Right,
we'll see.
exactly, yeah.
You know, I was being asked who I thought would win this game. I definitely thought it was going to be close. It's tough to beat a team like Milton twice.
Right.
It's tough to beat when you get that first win, it's tough to come back and beat them again.
Yeah.
Zavarian actually did that with St. John's Prep. I mean, it was a battle. They beat them on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Then they ended up beating them yesterday in a terrific high school football game.
Yeah.
But it's a difficult chore to beat teams twice.
Oh yeah, especially that close together. And Walpole and Milton have had such a long series between them, both members of the Herget Conference, Herget Division of the Bay State Conference. So they meet every year.
Which is what I love about the new playoff system, because the two best teams get to the Super Bowl, as opposed to maybe Walpole and Milton historically would have knocked each other out a long time ago.
Right.
And, you know, they used to play the sectionals, right? North, South,
yep. Central
and West.
Yep.
But I do like this new format with the seeding.
And it's interesting when you see the seedings and who makes it to the Super Bowl. You've got almost all, you know, 1 and 2s, 2s and 3s, 3s and 4s. The only surprise, I think, was Fairhaven, an 8 seed who won.
Which I think you'll see, like in the lower divisions.
Right.
In the upper divisions, I think you'll see the 1, 2s, 3s, and 4s more often than not. But in the lower divisions, I think you'll tend to see that sometimes, more often anyways.
Right.
But like Duxbury and Scituate are playing again in the Super Bowl. They're in the Patriot League together.
Right. Yep.
I think last year there was like 3 Super Bowls that were conference matchups.
Well, we've got a minute here. We'd like to congratulate the Walpole Porkers, who did win the Division I State Field Hockey Championship a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm sure it felt good. They had lost to Andover a few times in the previous 2 years.
Right.
So it felt good to get that victory.
Yeah.
We're putting the Walpole crowd up on the screen.
All right, we're back here. 1st and 10 on the Walpole 25 for Milton. Hand off to Ahu. Gets up to a little lose a yard on that.
Yeah, Cesario came up from the outside linebacker spot, set the edge, but there was good pursuit from the inside there.
3rd down and 10 yards to go for Milton. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Again, breaks his way and brought down this time by
Kevin Needham, 32.
Yep. Loss of a yard back to the 26. Now it's 3rd and 10. Miller back to pass, drops one off to Ahu. Who else? And he's dropped for a loss.
Yeah, both inside linebackers, Reynard and Shamoon out there on Ahu. Really good play, but hey, still important 4th down here. And again, number 4 is the guy, right? Number 4 is the guy you got to watch.
4th and 12 here from the Walpole 27.
Walpole sticks with that 4-man line. In 4th and long earlier in the half, they went to the 3-man line and brought in the extra DB, but they're sticking with that 4-man line there. Salmon is up on the left.
Miller going down the right side.
Turn. Got it.
Now, yep. Wait a minute now, let's see. Officials are going to discuss this here. It is. It's touchdown.
Boy, it was a good pass.
Yeah.
Brennan turned. Boy, it was a good play by 22 to hold on to that.
That's Harrison Hinkle again. 27 pass.
Wow. How did that get through his hands? Whoa.
The kick is good. That might have touched the ground or not.
Hinkle, he had the INT return earlier. So they isolated Hinkle down here on the right. They had 3 wides up top, and they just took a shot. And Miller, give him credit, he put it where he was supposed to. You know, Brennan had the coverage. He was there.
He did, yeah.
It was really amazing how that ball got through. You can see he's got his head turned. It touched his arm. Oh, it just got through. Jeez.
All right, Milton will be kicking off here. Tate with a 35-14 lead here, having scored 35 straight points after Walpole jumped out to the quick lead.
Now they're going to kick it to him.
Abdal on the 15. Tripped up at the 30, about to 32.
Yeah, they probably think, hey, 35-14.
Yep.
We'll give him a shot.
33. 9:44 left in regulation. Hey, I remember the Mansfield game when there were 6 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. 4 by Walpole, 2 by Mansfield. It can be done, folks. Hand off to Keys, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
I mean, Milton's going to give them that all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DBs. So they're playing like, almost like 4-1-6.
Complete to
McGrath.
Yeah.
Nice.
Up to the 42. Pickup of 9 on the play, and a first down for Walpole.
6 DBs. I mean, it's just crazy. Not a lot of room back there. But I like
Screen
that.
Pass to Keys. Trying to cut up. Gets just to the Milton 49. That'll be a pickup of about 8. Looks like they're going to give him.
Yeah, I think Milton will be happy for Walpole to do that all game as opposed to the explosive downfield attack they had in the first quarter.
McKenzie drops it off again to Keys. Trying to cut it upfield.
He lost yards
loses,
in that one.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's hard to know who's a DB, but there's a lot of them out there.
Right, yeah.
Looks like there's 6.
Is just beyond the reach of Will McGrath. McGrath dove for it, but it was just beyond his reach. It'll bring up a 4th down. And I would assume Walpole's going to go for it here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 4th down for Walpole. Throws it over the head and incomplete. And Milton will take over on the Walpole 49-yard line. .802 left in regulation. Miller
It was
tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Beatty got his hands up.
He was looking for Luke Haley.
Milton actually going in the huddle now. I mean,
right, yeah.
But they're still, you know, they're not actually rushing to get plays off. But
Macbeth drops off one, complete into Walpole territory.
That's Salmon.
Salmon to the Walpole 35.
And that's their famous sort of pick play.
Pickup of 16 and a new set of downs for Milton.
Clock running, 7:30 left in the 4th quarter. Uh-oh.
Enough to Ahu come flying in. Reinhardt?
Reinhardt's had a few of those tonight, yeah.
Back to the 38.
What a senior season he's had.
Yeah. Walpole's 4 captains this year. We said Mike Frederick, Kevin Needham, Brendan Kearns, and Matt Reynard.
Trying to look out there to see like the underclassmen. Calvin McCabe, he's an underclassman. Beatty's an underclassman. Most of the others, I believe, are seniors. Oh, McNeil's an underclassman.
Ahu gets up to the 36.
But Brennan, Kevin Needham. I mean, on the roster, it has Needham as a junior, but he's a senior, isn't he?
He's a senior, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Kevin
going to say.
Dylan is a sophomore.
Yeah, and Keys is a senior. Kearns. Of course, Mike Frederick's a senior. So there's 2 or 3 that are juniors out there.
Yeah. Miller back to pass, going over the middle.
Dropped.
Incomplete. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. No, it'll bring up a 4th down and 11.
They're bringing in a punt team.
They probably want to pin Walpole way back. Abdal Kalak is going back to receive this punt. Takes a Walpole bounce and is down on the 13-yard line. And that's where the Timberwolves will take over on their own 13 with 5:25 left in this game, of regulation anyway. Milton ahead 35-14.
On offense, I see one of the linemen is a junior, Malone. I know Burgess has been out this year, unfortunately. He was starting at the beginning of the year, Dylan Burgess. And D-Tel, I believe, has also been out, 64. He's a junior. St. Cyr's a junior, McGrath's a junior, McKenzie's a junior, of course.
Complete to Harris at the foot. Hughes. Kamara, you know, I don't know what I've got against your last name, but I keep calling you the wrong name all the time. Pick up to the 29, pick up of 16.
Hughes over 100 yards receiving, 4 catches, 112 yards, unofficial. There he is. Oh!
Incomplete.
It's happened a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
Cold night, ball being thrown hard, lots of energy.
Second down and 10 for Walpole. McKenzie back to pass, fires, incomplete.
Boy, I'm glad he did. There was 3 guys there.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I don't see him miss throw too many, have throws like that. I think he saw at the last second and maybe let up a little bit.
It'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Noah back to pass. Looking, going down. Oh, incomplete. He was looking for St. Cyr. Ball got deflected and almost got deflected into St. Cyr's hands. But it's a incomplete. That brings up a 4th down.
Man, I tell you, right before the snap, if you watch like the safeties and the DBs, they're just automatically taking 2 steps back.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if there's anything underneath that down the middle. Right? Look at the safety. Just dropping back every time. That's not going to get it done on 4th and 10. Yeah.
Incomplete. And Milton will take over on the Walpole 29-yard line. Huey about to the 25.
Boy, he had 14 carries in the first half. He's probably up near 25 total right now. He's been a workhorse tonight for sure.
Yeah, he had in the first half. He had how many yards? 56, and he's got a lot more than that in the second half.
Clock running under 4 minutes now. 2nd and 5.
Hand off again to AU. He stopped at about the 27-yard line. Looks like a loss of a yard. 3rd and 6 for Milton.
Milton, of course, running as much clock as possible.
Right, yep.
Sort of a quiet has come over the Walpole side for sure. Another run here.
You again.
But the defense still fighting.
Yep.
Still fighting. Danny Cesario coming in off the edge there with a nice tackle.
Right.
And Walpole's going to call a timeout.
With 2:58 left in regulation. And a 4th down. And about 6, 4th and about 6 for Milton on the Walpole 27.
Boy, what a change, right? 14-0 first quarter,
right.
Flying high.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the mistakes started coming a little bit, so.
Yeah. Yep.
The big loss on the little out to Kalak, the McKenzie fumble.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Milton finding their stride offensively.
Right.
Great
right.
mix of run and pass. Number 4, Salmon, as expected, a force. And Miller has made some great throws.
He has, yeah.
When he needed to, especially 4th and 11 on that last touchdown, where, man, Brennan was there.
Oh, yeah.
I've watched that on the video screen multiple times.
Yep.
It's amazing that ball got through.
He had his hands up, it should have been at the very least knocked away. So just the football gods are with Milton tonight.
So 4th down here. Let's see if Walpole can get the stop, get the ball back, put a score on the board, fight to the end.
Wide open to Jerry Kennedy,
yep.
Down to the Walpole 10.
Tell you, both 4th downs, they've kind of gone to the guy who's isolated on one side of the field. They ran some motion away from it, maybe drawing some attention, but Keys had him one-on-one on that, and he ran like a little 10-yard out, and again, when Miller had to, he put it on the money.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Luke Hartford's in at running back now for Milton.
Hartford gets it.
And he's going to get
to
there.
the outside, and he's in. .9:15 that time, and Milton has salted this one away. Big revenge victory for Milton, especially coming off that 33-19 loss to Braintree on Thanksgiving Day, where, we would have thought that would have helped out Walpole, but it didn't. Rowley's kick is good. 42-14 is your score here. With 2:45 left in regulation. Walpole's got, they can still hold their heads up high.
What a year! What a comeback! What a comeback of the year!
9-4 record, a share of the Herget Division.
From where they started
right
to being here,
exactly,
they have a lot to be proud of.
Yep. Like we said at the beginning, 0-2, 1-3, and they're sort of struggling, but you could see it was starting to come along and down
they
the
got
that
better
next
every
stretch.
game.
Yep.
And then they exploded.
Right.
I mean, they were unstoppable.
Yep. Milton just must
and
have...
it got them here.
Yeah,
so,
Milton must have just studied film after film after film and figured out what to do. One thing was they kept the ball away from Abdal Kalak. There's a return up to still on his feet and into Milton territory.
Johnny Dare.
John Dare going into
he is strong for such a, I guess I'll say small.
Yeah.
He's, you know, he probably doesn't like to be called small, but he breaks tackles, he runs over guys. I've enjoyed watching him this year.
Right.
But what an accomplishment for this team this year to get here.
Procedure on Walpole. Move the ball back to the Walpole 47.
Noah McKenzie came from really, you know, struggling the first two games against KP and Milton, and became one of the best quarterbacks in the state.
Right.
Abdal Kalak, what a year. So much fun watching him. Kamari Hughes, what a threat deep. Keys had a good year last year, was the lead back this year, really had a nice year. That O-line, there's supposedly 3 different starters from the beginning of the year, how they turned it around.
Okay. Look, complete to Abdal Kalak, and he gets the first down to the 38. Pick up a 15 on that play. McKenzie looking again, firing deep. Knocked down.
Boy, Tinkles, what a game he's had. Touchdown pass, interception return.
We've got a Milton player down.
Yeah, he was holding his knee, I think, too.
Yeah. .204 left in this one.
Good to see him get up.
Yeah. That's Terran Bly. No, it's not. It's Caledonia. And it'll be 3rd and about a yard for Walpole. McKenzie back, fires. He's got Harris. Hughes. This is unbelievable. Down to the 19. Pickup of 19.
Walpole not fighting to the end.
Right.
Let's see if they can put another one on the board. Literally empty backfield. Keys is actually out there too, 5 wides.
McKenzie.
Did he get it? He got it. I think he got it.
Complete to Abdal Kalak. Pickup of 17 on that. 1st and goal. Hand off to Keys. He stopped. .123 left on the clock. Second and goal from the 1. Kizo dropped back at the 4.
There's a jailbreak there.
Third and goal for Walpole.
Come on, Walpole. Knock it in here. Got Hughes down here by himself. Nope.
McKenzie looking, throwing, incomplete.
Hughes had the height advantage.
Yep. And it'll bring up 4th down from the 4-yard line.
Let's go, Timberwolves. Let's get one on the board here.
McKenzie looking, throwing, complete. Touchdown.
St. Cyr.
Matt St. Cyr.
Good for him. Junior. Junior to junior. Seeing that connection next year.
Right. That's 3 touchdowns in 2 games for Matt. Nick Foyne's getting ready for the extra point. Ball is down, the kick is up and good. Milton's lead is 42-21 with 40 seconds left in this one. Before we go, I would like to remind you that you too could be sitting up here at Gillette Stadium the next time Walpole gets here for the Super Bowl. If you would like to do play-by-play or color commentary for Walpole Media Corporation, contact Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We'll be going into the new season now. There'll be hockey, basketball, wrestling. We're always looking for somebody. And the same in spring. You can do it. It's easy to do. Obviously, we all make mistakes, so you don't have to be afraid of that. Just give it a try. So call Tamara at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We'll see if they try the onside kick here. They do, and it is recovered by Milton. At their 49-yard line with 39 seconds left to go. So
well, I would say not the result that they were looking for, but congratulations to this group of kids.
Yep.
What a fantastic year.
Yeah.
Never quit.
Never did. Nope.
Got better and better.
Yep.
Got to play, even though it was a loss, memory of a lifetime here to play at Gillette.
Play at Gillette, right. And the game ends right on Pat Patriot's head.
Yep.
For the two teams here. So Walpole walk off the team, feel proud there, guys. Hold your heads up nice and high, because you guys had one great season here. 9-4, the final record, 2 years in a row with 9 victories. And football is back at Walpole. So we'll go run off the quick scoring here for Walpole. Logan Keys scored 5 minutes and 2 seconds into the game on a 1-yard run. Nick Foynes kicked the extra point. Then Kamari Harris pulled in a 68-yard pass from Noah McKenzie. Foynes' kick made it 14-0. But from then on, Milton scored the next 1, 4, 5, 6 touchdowns to put it away. Matt St. Cyr caught a 4-yard pass from McKenzie as time ran out. And that was our final score. Any last words, Mike?
No, I had a ball. It was so grateful to be here and see these kids have the season they had, and I loved watching it, loved being a part of it. Again, I just want to say congratulations to them. They really did a great job this year.
Outstanding year, boys, and coaching staff. You brought these kids back and made them believe in themselves, and made the whole town of Walpole really proud with the way this team played all year long.
Coach Sullivan, I saw you just now speaking to your seniors. No team gets this far to a Super Bowl without strong senior leadership. What can you say about this group of young men who have played their last game for Walpole High School football?
It's a great group. They work hard. They battle hard. You know, they did a really good job this year, especially being down the first couple of games, and kept the group all together. Good senior leadership.
Great. Now, tonight obviously was not the outcome Walpole expected, especially after such a strong start. 2 fantastic early touchdowns. What are your thoughts on the game overall?
I mean, they overwhelmed us with some blitz packages that kind of confused our O-line a little bit here and there. We made some mistakes. We didn't tackle great. We weren't covering the flats really good. It culminated to a lot of things. I mean, we didn't play really strong football in the middle of the game. I thought we played really good at the front and pretty good in the back, but we need to tackle better. We need to do a few more things better up front.
And I'll say, from my perspective, they played almost a flawless game. That's the best I've seen Milton play all year.
I mean, fantastic job by them. I knew that they would come out flying, and it's a good program. It's a great coach. They did a great job tonight.
And you've got a strong core of juniors this year coming back. Yeah. Tell us about that. What you're excited for next year.
I'm just excited to get enjoy this for a little bit with these guys, and then we'll regroup and start the off season heading into next year.
Well, Coach, you and your staff have brought Walpole football back to where it belongs, playing for a Super Bowl. Congratulations for an outstanding season. And any last thoughts before we let you go?
No, we're just gonna enjoy this and then get ready for next year.
Very good. Thank you, Coach Sullivan. All right.
So we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast. Once again, your final score from Gillette Stadium in the Division III Super Bowl: Milton 42, Walpole 21.